Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, so far my primary expectation plays out for Bitcoin. Now this could change if we break above 30,725 US dollars, because above this level, my primary expectation of this Elliott Wave triangle that we have here on the chart with a wave A, B, C, D, E would be invalidated. So above 30,725, that is the highest level to which this wave could go to. Yeah, and bear in mind, very important, there are different exchanges, and on different exchanges you might see slightly different price levels. Here on Bitstamp it is the $30,725 level. I mean, just for fun, let's take a look. Maybe let's take a look at Coinbase, and that can make these TAs sometimes a bit challenging. Yeah, I have to be honest with you. Here on Coinbase, let's take a look. Okay, it's 30,723. Okay, that is not a problem. Maybe let's check one more. Bitfinex shows us here a level of 30,769. So you can see there is quite a bit of difference. Yeah, this is unfortunately the case with some of these crypto charts, because you have different exchanges. It's not like the stock market where you usually have one price. Yeah. However, what do we have here on the chart? Well, we have here this triangle, and we have an ABCDE triangle where the wave E is here the last peak. And usually, yeah, more likely than not, you would expect this to break to the downside. Yeah, this is based on the Elliott Wave count. As per the Elliott Wave method, you would normally break out the triangle to the opposite side of the wave E. Now, we have come very, very close to that key resistance level that I mentioned to you, 30,725. I told you in the previous video that I would expect, or wouldn't be surprised if we get all the way up to that level and actually test that level. And we have seen quite a strong reaction to it, so quite a sharp pullback. That could now indicate that this wave 4, this wave E, is actually finished. Yeah, we don't know yet. What would confirm this would be a move below this low, this swing low here, which is at 29,642 US dollars. Yeah, so a move below that level would fuel the idea and give acceleration to the downtrend. One more point that is of relevance is here this AC line that you can see here, wave A, wave C, this descending trend line. If we get below that level again, that would be another confirmation for the acceleration of the downtrend. That would confirm that. This would actually be very close to that $29,644 level anyway. Yeah. So from that point of view, someone already mentioned in the comments, we are already back below the line. Unfortunately, we are not. Yeah, we are not. I mean, you can draw it different ways, but what is important here is the AC line. I'm sure you can draw it. You know, another way to draw a trend line here would be to do it like that. And yes, then you would be below the line. But what is key here for this triangle is the AC line, which is here. And, you know, you can use either what did I just do? Did I tell you something wrong? Yeah, no, we seem to be, no, you're right. We are actually below the level. We are below the wave, below the line. Yeah, if I use the wicks, which I actually should be doing here in this case, we are below that line. So that's fantastic. Yeah. However, we are not below that $29,644 level. However, it's like adding puzzle pieces together, right? We've come to the previous level. We're actually making here a series of lower highs. Yeah, if you've noticed that. So here a high, lower high, here pretty much the same high, yeah, and here another lower high for now. So we are struggling to make higher highs here, absolutely. In fact, we're not making higher highs here, we're making slightly lower highs. And then the sharp pullback from that level that I gave you in the previous video actually confirms that the wave E could be over here. As I said, you know, we are now below that trend line again, and a move below 29,644 would be very important. And then obviously a break below the 28.6K level, I think would be the last confirmation. I think from here then we will really go down deep, yeah, because this is the level We've only been once in this major target area below 28.6k. Yeah, only been once. We've come out of it and then we've not managed to get back into it again. You can see how relevant that target area actually is, or that the support level of this target area, which I gave you already back in December. Yeah. Someone, by the way, commented that all these wave movements here are random, totally random. But if they were random, I couldn't have told you in December that we get back to these price levels. Yeah. Of course, what is important is that you have the right wave count. That is important. If you have the wrong wave count, you get wrong targets, and that just requires a bit of practice. But no, they are not random. Otherwise, if wave movements would be random, you wouldn't be able to always see the same patterns in a bear market and in a bull market. You probably have seen these patterns, like when a new uptrend starts, into the phase of greed and so on, and then you get the deny phase and so on. There are these cycles, which I haven't prepared now, but there are these cycles, and they always move in the same ways. Because human psychology is predictable. If people move in masses, mass psychology is predictable, and that is why this works. Of course not 100% of the time, of course not. But even if you get 70% of the waves right, you make money, and that is what it's about, right? Even professional traders often only get like 55-60% of the trades right, but because they have their risk management in place, you're a profitable trader. That's just how it is. As long as you get more than 50% right consistently, you do make money, and that is what it's about, right? And with this, I'm convinced you get more than just 55% right, as hopefully many viewers would confirm that have been here with me over the last few months. Okay, so this is now what we're looking out for. Yeah, all eyes were here on the $30,725 level. That did hold so far. We've broken back into the triangle, and the next move would be, and that was what I have to expect primarily, is that we move down further. That has been my primary expectation, and it is my primary expectation. Someone also commented, all I did say in the last video was it can go up or down. No, I did very clearly, I think, confirm my primary expectation, which is that we are going to see a lower low, but that if the price breaks above $30,725, which I think is a very clear level that I gave you, then it will unlock higher prices, but we haven't done that, right? So until we break that level, the downtrend scenario, the imminent downtrend scenario, is at play here. And by the way, within this wave E, we can also count a 3-wave move, which would be another confirmation that this wave is over. Yeah, an ABC, which is, an E wave consists of 3 waves. So ABC, yeah, also a 3-wave pattern. And in addition to that, and I think I mentioned it, I don't know if I mentioned it in the Bitcoin video or if it was another one, but this here was an ascending wedge as well. I think it was in another video, but you see these ascending wedges that broke to the downside. I think I mentioned it today. I could have been in the Bitcoin video earlier today, but this broke to the downside, yeah, and this is in a wave C. I did mention it as well, an ending diagonal, yeah. So all of this currently confirms my expectation, and of course, if it moves above 30,725, then we talked about higher prices, but even that would not be bullish. It would just be an extension of the correction. And I told you that I replied to a comment in the video earlier where someone did ask, I think it was on Telegram, what do you do above the $30,725 level? Do you go long? And I just mentioned that you need to be aware that you are going long in an uptrend, in a downtrend, because we still are in a downtrend. If you are in a correction in a downtrend, you are basically, and you go long, yeah, and the wave 4 is a corrective wave. Of course, it can go higher, but you're actually working against the trend. That is very important to understand. And then someone then commented, we need to be aware that of course long term the price will go up. Yeah, of course it will. The alternative is that Bitcoin will die, so of course the price will go up again. The question is just how long it will take, right? And that if you go long now, even here in a downtrend, you need to be aware that even if the price short term goes up, it will most likely go once more down. But if you invest in the long run, of course, then you probably don't care and you're willing to hold through should the price really drop lower once more, which I expect, but which is of course never guaranteed. Yeah, I did state many times in previous videos that now that we've actually reached my target area here, of that overall corrective wave, and this is the long-term view, that now that we've reached this overall target area that I've been talking about for the last 6 months, the low could be in at any point. It could even be in already, but we don't see enough bullish signals yet to confirm that. And therefore my expectation is also in line with a medium-term Elliott Wave count that we are going to go once more lower, and we will see a lower low. And if the chart is changing and we can recognize a different pattern in the chart, then I will of course make you aware, because that could then mean that the low really is in, but at the moment we don't see these signals yet. Okay, and that is currently my view about Bitcoin. So hopefully that was helpful. If you did like the video, then please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership and maybe even the trading course I'm currently offering on morecryptoonline.com. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.